In this lesson titled Using Shortcut Menus and the Mini Toolbar, we're in Workbook Lesson 01, Introducing Excel. As was mentioned in previous lessons, Excel has an extensive menu system. There are very many menus and commands to choose from, and sometimes that can be overwhelming. There is a feature, however, that can help narrow down the choices we have based on our selection. And we get to that by right-clicking our mouse on our data. So for instance, I'm going to take right here, I'm going to right-click with my mouse, and what I'm presented with is a mini toolbar. You can see I have tools just like up above. This is a mini toolbar, and this mini toolbar gives me just the main options I would have for that data. Now the main options, a lot of them are coming directly from the Home tab and the Font group and the Number group that you can see up above. Here I can bold, italicize, I can center, I can use a fill color, a font color, and then other things like borders and decimals. But these are all based on the fact that I selected a number, and that's why I'm getting things like changing the decimals or maybe changing it to a %. We also have, when we right-click, something called our shortcut menus. Again, these are different commands we might want to use based on our selection. We can see here we can cut and paste. We can do a smart lookup on that information. We could insert or delete. Now notice the three dots after insert and delete. In computer terms, they would call that an ellipse. And what that means is that there's more to come. If I click insert or delete, it's going to open up a dialog box and give me more choices. Let's try clicking on insert. And here's my additional choices in my insert dialog box. Excel is asking because it's not sure. So because it doesn't know, it has a ... telling us that it's going to ask for more information. Let's right click again. So delete, we'd have the same thing. We could clear its contents. That would erase everything there. And you can see some other choices you have, including format cells. In a previous lesson, we learned about the dialog box you can open in the Font group, or you can press Control-1 to get the Format Cells dialog box. Let's click that and just see quickly. Let's show the whole box over here. And I have all of these choices for alignment and font and border and fill, things that we've dealt with previously, but are also all available by simply right-clicking in a cell. You get different choices, of course, depending on where you right-click. As we learned earlier, if I right-click on any command, I get choices like Add to the Quick Access Toolbar. And down below, you can even right-click on a Sheet tab to get some choices about changing its color or moving its position.